Alrighty, hello again everyone, it's Drew. This video is going to be much briefer than my previous videos here. This one is going to be talking about the BeeFinity fail-proof build. Okay, the BeeFinity fail-proof build. And basically this is the build that I use in order to get the Shamfleet build. Okay, so if you are after the Shamfleet fail-proof build, and maybe you're struggling to get the Shamfleet build, then you can use this build and to get it. Okay, to get yourself the Shamfleet build, which is basically the best build for Gauge. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and quickly talk about it right now. So, firstly, the boss that I recommend for you to farm for a Norfleet is Vermivorous. Okay, Vermivorous the Invincible. He is much easier than Hyperius, at least with this build. I mean, generally speaking, you can beat Vermivorous so much easier, using the natural selection annex. There's going to be links throughout this screen, as well as links in the description of the video for you to watch, to see how I deal with Vermivorous, how I get him to spawn quickly, etc., etc., etc. You can do all of this is still current. It's now August 6th, 2016. Well, actually, it's August 7th, excuse me. August 7th, 2016. And all these methods still work. I don't anticipate them ever changing. If they do, then I'll definitely update the videos. But as of right now, these are definitely fail-proof ways of getting yourself the Shamfleet build. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over that right now. Again, you're going to be farming Vermivorous, and click the links throughout the screen, as well as links in the video description to learn more about how to efficiently deal with Vermivorous. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get to it. Infinity Pistol. Again, you're gonna want to farm Dark Mercy. You can click on the links to find out more details about that. So you're gonna want a Burning Infinity. You're gonna want a Corrosive Infinity. Okay, the Shock Infinity is not really needed. If you have it, great, but it's not needed. All right, but you definitely want a Burning Infinity, and you want a Corrosive Infinity. You're also gonna want two healing weapons. Okay, they can be whatever you want, but I use the Grog Nozzle and I use the Ruby. They are pistols, and because the Infinity won't be using any ammo, I use these two. They're pretty good. Okay, they will heal you they will just about, especially the Grog. The Grog Nozzle will instantly heal you, especially since you're using the Bee Shield. You're going to be using the Bee Shield, and as long as that's filled up, you're going to be instantly healing yourself. And the same thing with the Ruby. You're going to be getting back a ton of health, so you will almost never die as long as you are healing yourself appropriately. Okay, so Fire Infinity, two healing weapons, and the Corrosive Infinity. Obviously, you're also going to need a Bee Shield. This is a must. Have to have a Bee Shield in order for you to be doing any kind of damage with this pistol. Okay. Also, you're going to want a Chaotic Neutral or any class mod that increases your magazine size by at least 5%. Okay, because reason for that is your skill points. You're going to be using Anarchy. You're going to be utilizing Anarchy, and Smaller, Lighter, Fighter. Smaller, Lighter, Faster reduces your magazine size by 4%. So you're gonna at least need to match that in order for you to be able to use your Infinity Pistol. Okay, so I've got a Chaotic Neutral from the Tiny Tina DLC. You can find out how to get that. I've got links, and the Sheriff's Badge. Okay, increases your fire rate as well as your damage. All right, And another reason why I use the chaotic neutral is for the fire rate. Okay, you're gonna want this pistol to be firing as fast as possible. Okay, the faster the fire rate, the more damage you're doing with this thing. So definitely want fire rate. And I also have the magic missile grenade mod. Okay, this thing slags, it homes in on enemies and slags them, and it slowly regenerates itself over time. Okay, so this thing is also extremely useful in order for you to get the Shamfleet build. Okay, so again, Fire Infinity, 2 healing weapons, Corrosive Infinity, B Shield. You want to get as best a B Shield as possible. A chaotic neutral for magazine size and fire rate increase. Sheriff's badge and the magic missile. Okay. Now again, you don't have to have everything exactly as I have, but I guarantee you, if you use this exact build that I'm using, you cannot fail. Okay, you will not fail in your adventure to get yourself a Norfleet. All right. So this is the weapons. This is the skill point build. Best friends forever. It's pretty much a must. That's just death trap. You gotta have death trap to as much as possible. It's just extra distraction, and obviously anarchy. You're going to want anarchy. And generally, I don't go for pre-shrunk cyberpunk when I'm solo farming vermivorous in the natural selection annex. Um, but it does come in handy. You don't have to have it, but it does come in handy, especially an overpower 8. Overpower 8, you do have a pretty good chance of exceeding your anarchy stacks. It's still unlikely to happen, but it's just there. You can invest the points into pre-shrunk cyberpunk on overpower 8. On the lower levels, it's definitely not needed for damn sure. But on overpower 8, you can definitely get yourself pre-shrunk cyberpunk to get some anarchy stacks. Okay, and also buck up. Okay, make sure that you're utilizing the buck up trick. You can click the links. Links have been provided for you, so click the links to learn more about the buck up trick underneath the Shamfleet the Shamfleet fail-proof build. Okay, and again, badass stats do not matter, but obviously you do want to use them to make your life easier. Okay, so if you utilize this build and you go into the natural selection annex and you solo farm vermivorous that way, I guarantee you will succeed, and you will get yourself a Norfleet. Okay, you can also use this build to get yourself a sham. Okay, you can deal with the bunker fairly quickly using the corrosive infinity. So this is also a good build to get both the Norfleet and the sham. Okay, so again, if you need a build, or if you're looking for a build that is fail-proof, guaranteed to work every time, all the time, anytime, this is the build to use to get yourself a Norfleet and to get yourself a sham shield. All right, everything here is very easy to fight, very easy to get. You don't have to fight any bosses. It just takes a little bit of time to get. It's very easy to farm, and using this build right here, you can get yourself a sham and a Norfleet very easily as well. Alright, again, click the links in the videos to learn more about how to get these items, what you need to do, etc., etc., etc. And hopefully you get yourself a Shamfleet, because I promise you, once you have a Shamfleet, that's the only build that you really will be using in the game. Okay, the Borderlands 2 has a lot of weapons, has a lot of options. You just need one build that is gonna work for every situation, and the Shamfleet is that build. Okay. Alright, hopefully this video does help you in your endeavors to get yourself a Shamfleet. Any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Have yourself a wonderful evening, a wonderful day, and kick ass out there.